What might soon be limited at power plants, why marketing a dealership's sales and services together could be more beneficial, and where is the safest place to sit in a smaller car. Good morning, I'm Kristen Strakalitis. Welcome to First Shift. More on those stories in a moment, but first, as traditional automakers slowly launch their EV lineups, the impact of the direct-to-consumer EV makers is beginning to show. According to S&P Global Mobility data, Tesla, Rivian, and Lucid made up about 71% of EV sales in California last year, and all three of these EV makers operate on a direct-to-consumer sales model. Accounting for California's direct-to-consumer sales, the state's 1,303 new car dealers lost out on an average gross profit opportunity of $698,713. And direct-to-consumer EV makers likely cost California franchised dealerships $910 million in profit opportunity last year. According to the residents of the California New Car Dealers Association, it is hard to say that California dealers would have captured that money in gross profit if direct selling EV makers didn't exist, but thinks they would have earned some of it, if not most of it. Staying with sales, Honda is optimistic about its future operating profits and plans to benefit from an improved supply chain, forecasting a 19% rise in operating profit equal to $7.40 billion or 1.0 trillion yen. The automaker says this is compared with a 985.62 billion yen average profit expected by analysts. Over at Nissan, a 52% surge in its operating profit for the fiscal year. Despite a 15% drop in worldwide sales, the automaker says as production comes back online and key models capture more revenue per vehicle, it's banking on North America to lead a global sales surge this fiscal year. And net income at Subaru nearly tripled, reporting $1.51 billion for the fiscal year, equal to 200.4 billion yen. That's up from 70 billion yen compared to the previous year. The automaker expects operating profit to increase 12%, as well as a 16% increase to wholesale deliveries. You may want to think twice before climbing in the back seat of a small car. According to the latest crash test ratings from the Insurance Institute for Highway Safety, most small cars don't provide good protection for rear seat passengers. Out of the 5 small cars tested, none earned a good rating. The Honda Civic sedan and Toyota Corolla sedan rated acceptable, and the Kia Forte, Nissan Sentra, and Subaru Crosstrek rated poor. The IIHS also said the rear dummy in the poor-rated vehicles had a moderate or high risk of head, neck, or chest injuries. Power plants may soon be limited on how much carbon dioxide they can spew into the atmosphere. This is in relation to the Biden administration unveiling a plan to slash greenhouse gas emissions from the nation's power industry. The proposal sets standards that would push power companies to install carbon capture equipment or use super low emissions hydrogen as a fuel. The White House climate advisor told reporters the proposal will keep the U.S. on track to meet its goal to achieve net zero power sector emissions by 2035. Dealership owners, you may want to consider marketing your dealership sales and services together. Corporate Internet and Marketing Director at Horn Auto Group, April Simmons, spoke with Senior Editor Dan Shine about why this concept could save dealerships money in the long run.
Most dealerships massively, in my opinion, overspend in marketing, and one of the biggest tips I have for people going into 2023 as we look at reducing expense with all the compression is why do we not combine more of our variable and fixed marketing efforts in one? Because we're talking about one customer who's either just went from the sale into service or coming out of service into the sale. Why would we not put our marketing efforts together and pay half the cost.
Yeah.
She also talked about how to handle negative online reviews. To watch the full video, head over to our website, autonews.com. Thanks for watching. Be sure to go to autonews.com for more news, and don't forget to follow us on Twitter at @first_shift. Have a great day, and we'll see you next time.